My name Green, but I ain't Crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Lulu Dallas Multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go from Arrowhead. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line.
Yellow. Go on,
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 20-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. touchdown this year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Real quick, right? 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the Ravens 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down for Oklahoma City.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On 3rd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In motion goes Likely. Second down. Jackson. Inside the 10. It is caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Oklahoma City, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
A run with Ali. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Third and goal for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll get about 2. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second
down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Dante Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Real quick, ready?
On first and 10, Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
26 yards.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Here comes Worthy to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give to Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Running is Mitchell. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Play action now. Jackson. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
To the pylon, he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Oklahoma City.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Back to throw, Jackson. What a big punt. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. Flush to his right.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Out to his right. This one. A deep shot for Rice. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. This time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down at critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Mahomes. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Buckner's kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This returnable for Wallace.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
You see that?
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And an Oklahoma City first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go again with Mitchell. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Jackson now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Design run here with Jackson. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. 4th down. What a stand. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
On the give, it's Mitchell. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Carry now for Ali. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pocket. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a 1st down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game, 4th quarter. You find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Yellow.
1st down throw. Mahomes in trouble, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On the ground, it's Ali. Second and 5.
Alpha, sit hard. 180, sit hard. 180.
Hopkins sent in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This throw right, taken in by Flower. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10, 32-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns. But that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 8.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.